Okay. 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 How we doing, chat? Don't call me Spiraler Chud, bro. I have a job. I have a family and kids. Nady, congrats to me at first, bro. I appreciate you. Sank, it was a close second. Windrider? Wait. Aren't you the guy that, like, spiraled the entire... Nah, never mind. NATO, welcome on in. Logi. Luca, welcome on in. You know, we have another Luca that comes through. I don't think you're the entire what? The entire server! Oh boy, first time talking today. It's a bunch of phlegm. I did take my Claritin Clear today, though. Baxi, welcome on in. Shoro, how you been, man? Welcome on in. Paul, I have your pearl. Well, don't pull it. Oh, that was you that messaged me? I'm very far. I guess my bet is set in this neighborhood. All right, now that we got a bunch of people in the mix, listen, I'm just going to do one quick spiel on the state of the trails out here. Just let you guys know where we're at, what we're doing. So, you guys, if you were here last episode, are familiar with this tunnel. This tunnel, that which has gone all the way from the highway, that we rode for a bit. It was backfilled at first, and then, you know, we found it when it stopped being backfilled with some shulkers there. We saw all this activity, and then we ended up following it because we found it kind of suspicious. And it brought us to an open portal to what looked like a moved stash. It seemed like it was inside it. There's a whole story there. I won't get into the details there, but we drilled this whole area. I guess the one trail that we didn't follow was the one that seemed like it was going directly back to the highway. I guess I can always go back to that, but the bulk of the trails seem to be going back towards here and then stopping. So I figured I would just continue the tunnel southbound off stream. And that I did, okay? This tunnel continues and continues all the way just before this ring road. It ends, bro. I built this portal. They must have realized that there was a ring road up ahead and they didn't want to connect it. That's what I reckon for whoever built this tunnel. There's definitely some secrets on this tunnel. I know that there was that one account that flew the entire thing in the overworld. But besides everything on the tunnel, there are some other notable curiosities. One of which is this thing right here. My bed is set here. Okay, my bed is set like right here at the corner. You'll notice it's a crap ton of parallel trails flying alongside. Like, extra, bro. Extra. But then when it gets to here, a couple dudes just turn, bro. It doesn't even, like, it's not a trail entering. It's from this network. Turns. This guy jumps on it. Turns. This guy jumps on it. And obviously it doesn't continue down here, so he gets back here, turns, bro. I don't know, maybe they're being super sneaky and they end up like going backwards over here and there's some like secret shit this way. But this is very suspicious. My bed is set here. However, I was flying up north to get to, look at this. Bunch of dudes going east here. There is a boat phase. They could all be following it. They could not. But it's like a bunch of eastbound activity and there's just like nipple over here. I wanted to investigate this nipple. But as I was on my way over, I just hit this activity. Boom. 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 All kind of going southeast. There's like a bunch of skips around here. But there was none here. So I think that we should just keep following this southeast for a little bit. And what else was there? There was one more thing. Oh yeah, all this stuff. But this is a bunch of parallel phases that have clearly been followed to shit spawn. So I'm very curious where these go. But I mean, the diag is right here, bro. So like, it either passes right. I'm sure it passes right through the diag. So there's the state of a. Huh? Oh? I know 100% where this is. You're... Damn, maybe I should check back in with everything I logged out here. Anyways. Wait, Nady, how'd you know about that? I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost in the sauce. Let's just start following some shit. Why do I have, like, some shit on? Thanks, y'all. Welcome on in, everybody. Well, I wonder where those phases are going now. I mean, clearly it was 1,000 people that had followed them, so... It's probably, I mean... Nothing worth it. Yo, poop! How far out-ish? We are deep. You can tell that we're deep in the millions because even in the nether side, the numbers are popping out beyond the banner up in the top left. Guys, you know what I think is hilarious? Almost decent! What's up?
Happy Wednesday, Paul.
Happy Wednesday! Happy hump day! Appreciate you, bro. Guys, my place is turning sick. As you can see, there's not new stuff on the wall yet, but it all came in the mail. I'm gonna show you guys my art here in a minute. Dirtville? It'd be an honor. How much is my pearl worth? Bro! Are you trying to extort me for my pearl location live on stream? Any mods in chat? I have dirt. Can we use like podzol and coarse dirt? I thought the door was on the left side. Well, this is my left. You guys are looking at me through a mirror. Huh? Bradley! The one dude with a sign at my stash.
Sup?
What's up? What's going on, bro? Thanks for the support. I appreciate you. Shout out Bradley. Shout out Almost Decent. Shout out all y'all's in here. So yeah, evidently there's like this dude, and then there should be another one parallel to it, a little bit to the north. And Yeah. If it keeps on keeping on the same way, I like having two parallel trails that are kind of far away from each other because it makes it easier to discern when to portal skip. Because usually they're going to come together unless they're doing some like super big brain shit. And evidently it is 2+ people traveling on this one. So wide. Yes, I got a new place, bro. It is it's in a slightly less dilapidated state than when you guys saw it last. The kitchen, y'all, looks so sick. Maybe bro, why did it disconnect my camera there? Everybody close your eyes. Don't look at me. I'm ashamed. Stop. Stop. Yo, guys, look at what website I have on in the background right now. Bang! Whoa. Every single mini game in the world. Shout out Big Ek. Speaking of every game in the world, what are our thoughts on Poop Guesser? I'm really good at this. Oh, that's a moose. That's an elephant. Doi. What? I already did this one. You won't get it. It's a hippo. Doi. What the crap? It's a It's a rhinoceros. Y'all, please. Bison? Oh, camel. It's gonna be camel. It weighs the same as a bison. Hey! Yo, Logi! You're the new king, bro. Anyways. That's awesome. There's a lot you can learn from poop. Hold up. Grab your zits. So yeah, it's guerrilla warfare out here in the Nether. Oh, I'll tell you guys more about my place. Devin Show.
Life advice.
Life advice. Life advice. Oh, life advice. If you're ever an old man going to a restaurant with a woman, don't show up clearly inebriated and glossy eyes and slurring your speech, and then order liquor, and then when the girl you're with orders for you and says he'll take a Budweiser, don't say, well, now I don't want it because she said it for me. And then when the server doesn't get your drinks going because you're clearly inebriated and perhaps in an abuser in a bad relationship, when I come back to get you food rolling, don't say, well, we're thinking about our drinks, where are they? And then say, every time we come to this restaurant, they never give us our drinks. And then start cursing at the bartender as you storm out really upset. and then leave me in a position where I feel like I could have said something to maybe change the lady's life and help her escape the abusive relationship. But then I'm afraid that if I were to say something like that, make him look at himself in the mirror, it might just result in more anger that will be directed back towards her in a private location. So it's a really sad and difficult situation. So if I have any advice for anybody, we have some self-awareness. Taxi! Yo, bro. Did they tip? Nope. Sorry I had to deal with that. Bro, don't be sorry to me, man. I mean, like, it sucks, but like... And you know what? If anything, that gives you a little glimpse of, like, understanding that, like, when people behave that way, like, you might have the conscious ability to, like, say something to be like, yo, do you have any sort of self-awareness, dude? Anybody in there? Hello? But because of, like, the intensity of the situation, you low-key go into, like, a fight or flight mode, and it puts into perspective, like, people who find themselves in domestic abusive relationships. And being like, because people are like, you can just leave them at any time. Why do you stay with them? Because, bro, it's like, you get wired into some shit like that. Anyways, Blue has been in a pool for 4 days straight. You're not going to turn into a mermaid, bro. Which direction are these people going? Interesting. It looks like I'm following this backwards. Yikes. Not good. Why would I be following this backwards though, bro? That's curious. You know what cereal I don't really like? Raisin Bran. You know what cereal I think is really good? Bran Flakes. Fuck raisins, bro. I ain't sending big money pics. Oh, bikini. Everywhere I go, everywhere I look, I just see big money. Also, look, on in Curb. New place, bro. Okay, guys, you want to see my art? I guess first of all, should we reevaluate our lives since this guy was clearly traveling backwards here? Like, where are they going backwards to? The Nether Civilization to the west? Should we die back to here? Should we fly north? I guess there's only way to know. Keep going. Fly south? My bet is set to the south, so if we make that decision, then we'll end up going to here. Follow that trail. Bam, 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 bam. I would beat the shit out of a raisin. I would kill. It could be the same guy traveling back on his own trail. Very true, very true. It's just weird. I guess I should just be grateful that I'm not seeing portal skips out the wazoo. Then again, the lava's not completely flown. Damn, I missed the life advice. Oh, I'll say it again. If you're ever an old man at a restaurant... No, I'm kidding. Paul, can I have permission to sell your pearl? No, bro. How much would you sell it for, though? Wait, where even is this pearl at? Is it at like a base? Like just over a mill or something? Damn, it's like 3 people out here. What is going on? There's a Mushek pearl there too at spawn. That place is still alive? Yo, we found that place on stream. We found that place on stream, and there was a Mushek account just in the middle of a room. And we used it as like a little classes in session moment to explain how pearl bots work. It was awesome. $2 make you holla? Is that how much my pearl is worth to you? I'm upset. $2 on my pearl's disrespect. Yeah, it's the Mushroom Island one. Yeah. I remember that now. Honestly, that's nice to know that's still there. Sell it off to me. Nah, but I actually should look back and see if I have a screenshot of that place. So if I ever need to come back to spawn, but like I'm all tied up on trails, I can just go back there. Yes, because I don't play 2v2T now. Oh yeah, sell it to him then. I'll give it to Ursats for 7 cents. What the? Why is there a portal here? Alright, look like that too. Who are you? Ah, it's not an exit portal. Pig. What the? Close, Paxi. Close one. Wait. What a shitty portal skip attempt. Maybe? Oh, brother. Salam alaikum, brother. I've been watching this guy called Mike OK. He's awesome. What else have I been watching? Guys, I've been playing auto chess again. I forget I ever said anything. Also, when I was getting ready this morning, and my phone started playing some Stardew Valley music. Kind of made me want to start playing it again. Also, last night was my last day I had to get everything out of my old place and to clean it. And I cleaned the crap out of it. Full deposit payment incoming. And all my deposit back. What else was I gonna say? So now we are totally just settled here. Not a leg in each one. And that's a huge step towards a more active streaming situation for us. I really, really like the idea of trying a new horror game like every week. Like once a week we just have a new horror game and we can start loading up the new YouTube channel I'm gonna make. I'm stoked on it. Zach goes. Yo. Wagwan, bruv. Brava. Thanks, Zach. I appreciate it, bro. I don't know. It doesn't tell me if it's like how long people have subbed for. Is that a first time sub? You're too good to me, man. I appreciate it. Who that in the room behind you? Oh, him? Oh. Oh, you're talking about Oh, him? This is Alan, my air fryer. Yo. Oh, crap. What'd I just do? You guys want to see something cool? Oh. Yo. You guys ever read this book before? If not, would you guys like me to read it to you guys? On the stream? Yeah, you want me to? What the heck? What the Yeah. That's at least strike 3 for Baxi. 2 strikes and 1. Yes, please read it because I can't even read. It's actually a good book. Ooh. Where's the trail over here? Damn long time. You know, maybe you guys are right. Maybe you guys are right about me. I don't like that as we travel further that these get more and more separate. Perhaps we need to go back. Back to the future. Where even is this other trail now, man? Can I do a driving stream? But you have to read chat the whole time? I could do that. So, here's a little brain teaser for you. If you're in a competition with like people, with your buds or something, to see who can get the cops called on them first, but it can't be for a violent crime, what are you gonna do? It's just speed run getting the cops to your location. This guy's gone forever. Maybe we should just die back to our bed at this point. I once on a dream where I hit a skip on a 1 at 19 trail to Pop Bob's stash. It was crazy. Oh yeah, I've done that before. Call 911. The thinking man's response. Bro, come on. This is useless. Most useless trail of all time. All of my friends are dead. All my friends are dead. All my friends are dead. Most of my friends are dead. What? Oh. Now all my friends are dead. All my friends are end tables. I was never friends with that guy. That's egg whenever people talk about me. Dang it. Simsui, look one in. All my friends are hoaxes. I sort of resent that. All my friends are undead. All my friends are bread. I have 3,284 friends. I've just never met any of them face to face. Hey, look, it's us. All my friends are Phil. Thanks, Doug. The only ship we need is a friendship. Huh, Phil? Friendship. All my friends are obsolete. That slow jams on the cassette. My only friend has recently gone missing. Hey there, fella. Will you be my friend? I'd rather not. Carlos told me you got mono. Stacker, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. This is my worst day. All my friends expired on Tuesday. All my friends have scurvy. Yar. Bro, there's no other trail. It's gone. It fled. It fled the nether region. All my friends are terrifying. I've already made 2 children cry today. All my friends are so last season. All my friends are dummies. All my friends are puddles. All my friends are Kentucky Fried. All your friends are delicious. Please stop buying my friends if you're just going to slowly kill them. Thank you so much for the 10 GGs. GG. GG. Hey! I've got you in my sights. Anyways, this trail sucks. So what's closer? I think they're about equidistant. Whether if I were to fly this way or fly this way. Well, bollocks. Let's just fly from here to here. Thanks, Joey Smalls. All my friends are followers. Where are we going? None of my friends will speak to me. All my friends will be dead within 24 hours. This job makes me feel so alive. Howdy. Sometimes I feel alone. Some days are long and hard. But when I look out into the world, I'm struck by the impossible beauty of it all. Those billions of magnificent accidents that led us to where we are today. That led us to paper planes and nautilus shells and the tiny crooked smiles of children. When I think about all the small imperfections, when I think about all the small perfections of the world, I have faith that my time will come. I have faith that someday a warm light will flood over me and I will find peace. I'm still not your friend. The end. We got some server. Wake up, game. Wake up. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Server's first time playing. Why is it 2000 ping? Did I just die in chat, guys? Ba 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 ba. We're good. When's the last time I found some good bases? Oh, a couple streams ago. We've been hunting deep for a while, so the bases are less frequent, but we've found some curiosities out here for sure. Also, Pokemon Anguta, Deja Vu, Savage. What's going on, y'all? Fix chunk loading indeed. All right, here we are. Burn one, 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 burn. You guys remember that Mac Miller song? Burn one, 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 burn one. Gouda, I've been well, man. Still, you know, doing the whole settling in thing, but as I mentioned earlier, it is no longer 1 foot at the old place, 1 foot at the new place. We are completely at the new place now. I got some boxes to open and shit to build, you guys. Well, this isn't too bad at all. We're actually almost there. Here. Yeah, hella close. Alright, guys. While we fly this AK, I'm going to show you guys my new art, okay? Listen. The new place looks like a dungeon. Not for long. So, I have the thinking man's chair. Right? It's not a cuck chair. Now, here, boom, big picture frame. I'm gonna just keep replacing it up until it gets big, just like in Minecraft. Boom, another big picture frame. And these were shipped from some sketchy, like 0-star review random seller on Amazon. Hi, Marley Bones. Hi. And I didn't think that they were gonna come. Oh, go full screen? Good idea. It's art. That I'm gonna put in a picture frame, y'all. Look at these. These are big frames. And if you know me, bang. Bang. Big ol' Amano art. It's Vampire Hunter D. It's sick, bro. It's sick as shit. And yo. And they're gonna be next to each other. And it's gonna be so sick. Yeah, Yoshitaka Amano is like an old school Japanese, like, not really an anime artist, but kind of a trendsetter. Risk taker. And then there's this big box. Don't make sure I don't want to leak me. Well, and this big heavy box right behind behind me right here, it's gonna be a display cabinet. Like a real gamer. Display cabinet, the couch, the art, and then whatever space is left, we can put other things like this guy. Thanks. Thanks, Alexandra. Appreciate it. What happened to the art? Has it not been playing this whole time? Trust me, once it's all up and it's all framed and shit, it's gonna look so nice, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Dude, it was supposed to arrive like a week ago. And never did. And then like when I checked it the day before it arrived, like on the website, it said it hadn't even shipped. So I was like, oh, no way. It was a miracle that it arrived at my doorstep. Anyways. My wife said to dedicate it to your cats. What, the 10 GGs? Drop something? I'll drop one elytra and a shit ton of E-chests. Oh, right into the lava they go. I guess we have enough time for a mini game. What do you guys think? Chat art spot when, Paul? Like, what are you talking about, chat art spot? Are you referencing the idea of getting like a PO box and having you guys like send stuff for me to hang up? Hello, how you been, man? And yes, I am enjoying the new place. We're finally sorry. The kitchen looks nice. Nice. Drop all E-chests? I'm not just gonna drop all my E-chests. I used to have a point redemption thing called Yeet Your Stuff. So instead of being 777, it was 7,777. And that would have... You could then ask me to drop a whole stack of things or like an unstackable item. It got out of hand real quick. Then again, I think that the drop one item thing is probably too expensive. I really need to go back in and update some of these point redemption things because some of them are prehistoric, bro. When was the last time you ate ants, Steve? Long enough. What else is What else is a good game on here, y'all? It's every single game in the world. Songless? What is that? What is songless? Guess the song from listening to small parts of it? Bro. It's probably songs I don't even know at all. Pause the Core Keeper OST. Okay. Oh, I know what this is. This is the, Splish splash, I was taking a bath. By Black Sabbath. Close. Wait, whoa, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Is there no Tame Impala? Terrific person. I guess it's not that. Fuck it. Bro, how can anybody? It's a song I don't even know. It's a song I don't even know. Ride 21. Wait. I wish I knew. It's never gonna be a song you know. That's the thing. Is that did I get it right though with the I wish I knew? What do you mean just play the bangers? What do you mean just play the bangers? I'm gonna guess Ride. Oh no, I'm never gonna know. What? It's not saying it. End of beginning. That's enough out of you, game. Nice, Ritz. Music Man Rith. W. Play it in full, man. It's already gone. It'd probably get my entire stream audio nuked in half the countries of the planet if I did that too. When is the Fart Clan Core Keeper world? Bro, I don't know. Like, ever since I got that one character that had the infinity pickaxe that just was a laser gun. It's kind of GG's in that department. I don't know. Then again, with you guys there, Sid, no, that sounds pretty nice. When is the Fart Clan SMP is the real question. You gotta let that fart shit go. It's my friends. Do I have to read the book again? I like farts. I like zits. It's just what I'm into right now. And Baxi. Yo, Fizu. Gouda says, chat, let's dial back. What is your ideal game if you could make any? Mine would probably be like a iPhone game where you like move side to side and shoot different numbers that upgrade your stuff. And then you shoot some numbers that give you more guys, and then some numbers that give you more guns, and then you shoot zombies in a line, and you just go side to side, and then you put an advertisement for it on every single YouTube video that anybody watches. And there's loot boxes. And you can pay for rolls. And there's card unopening. And there's even a sneaky little slot machine part where you can win real world money. But only if you are a child and you're using your parents' credit card information. And there's skin customizations. And everybody loves it. I still want to know if you played Wizard 101. Last time you told me you didn't want to talk about it. What do you I was probably nervous because Mega was here. I get sweaty and nervous with him around. Yeah, I mean, I used to play hella, but I got back into it recently with some IRLs. But I don't know. I have a hard time with sticking it out so long with games like that. Okay, so this is curious. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's not so curious. Let's just see what's over here. Watch there just be a grief on the other side over here, and this is what it's been the whole time. Ew. A floating portal skip. What's my main school? Did I already explore this? Oh, it's this spot. Why did I even go back here? Whoopsies. Well, now we're in a predicament. We could follow these. I mean, if we follow the southeast guy, it can't go too long before it hits that. Shaker, don't worry about it, bro. It can't go too long before it hits that, so that might be good to follow. And then maybe off stream, I'll prep by flying up there. Because if we were to fly that right now, it'd probably go like 20-something K. Yeah, 23K. We could do it, but let's just dive back to our bed and follow that one southeast trail. And then if we hit the ring road and it's nothing, we can dive back to our bed again and follow it northwest. I'd say that's a fine plan. Ocean man, took me by the man. And our inventory is nice and slim. Let's do this thing. Shout out Hank. Boom, bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. I'm making a quasi 2D, 3D Terraria, but with crazy efficient transportation systems. The story will be insane? That sounds nice, bro. I love games like that. Terraria is sick. Okay, please. Still have my bed set. Yay. Boom, 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 boom. So now look, if we throw up on our map, right where I said we were, bang, teleported. So that should be pretty nice. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Bang. Take some of these. Take some of these. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang. Iron support, welcome on in. They said, Paul, please stop nether spiraling. You guys know I do it for you, right? I make a fool out of myself just to make you guys happy. I'm like the mama bear. I'm like the mom wolf, like standing over my little one with 100 arrows in my back. And then it's you guys, the baby wolf with 1 arrow in your back, weeping. Don't worry, guys. I'll stay strong for you. What is this? Oh yeah, the project I'm working on is, imagine if Windows Defender was like an assassin company slash agency and you work for that. Windows Defender? You start off as a happy lad and you get more depressed as the story progresses. Then also it's 2D platformer Hollow Knight inspired. Is that real, or are you just like answering the question that Gouda brought up? I like that. Have you guys ever played the game, what's it called? Hotline Miami? We played it on stream once, years ago. Such a solid game. Bro, let me move. I have to just mine forever. That's the only way out. Unless. I really wanted to make video games when I was a kid. Specifically, I wanted to make video game music. I hope that all of your guys' projects come to fruition someday. It's a little bit of a daunting idea in my head, like imagining actually producing a game. There's so many levels to it, you know. For like the one example that I can give of somebody that like poured their blood, sweat, and tears into a game and created something so special is Concerned Ape with Stardew Valley. Like, what an inspirational story on that one. Yo, Lumen! We're base hunting. What's Lumen doing? I'm so bad at music. I love it. But yeah, Stardew Valley. Like, every single sprite he built by hand. All the stationary sprites, all the moving sprites. All of the characters and voice lines and everything. or dialogue, I mean, not voice. He came up with and wrote all the dynamics between all the characters, the cadence of the game, and he made the music as well. And it's just a game that feels like love. It makes I really guys, don't make me get back into it. Don't make me get back into Stardew, man. Every time I play Stardew 2, I hate going back to old worlds. Like I always want to make a new one. Are you guys that way too with games? Like if there's a game you haven't played in a few years, but you have a save file that you're like, you know, halfway through the game with, do you resume on that old file and just see where you're at and try to get your bearing and keep going? Or do you start a new game? Thank you so much, Egg. You guys ever play Call of Duty? I just love trolling, bro. I just love trolling. That's the one issue that keeps me away, like, or that eventually takes me away from these single player games that like you gotta really sink your teeth into. I can maybe like for a month get into a single player game, but eventually I crave trolling too much, and so I gotta get back into like League of Legends or Overwatch or some shit like that. Did you have the troll face kid? Nah. It was too fresh. Only time I ever saw the troll face was like on the iFunny app and Facebook. Did you guys use the iFunny app back in the day? You know, and they had like 20 fresh memes for you to look at every day. But do you troll yourself, like, mentally? Do I troll myself, like, mentally? I wouldn't say so. I just like challenging norms. And like that's why I'm really fond of Six Pack. You know, I know you guys that don't play League don't even know what I'm talking about. But like there's a way to like play these types of games, and if you don't play it by the blueprint, then your team is liable to just get hella pissed and start flaming you, and that exists within a lot of multiplayer games. It's like, we would have won if it wasn't for this one asshole. And I think that challenging the seriousness at which these people take themselves in these silly little games is more entertaining for me than like tryharding most times. But sometimes you can like eloquently do both. Do you have any fireworks I can have? Sure. But you'd have to make it over 10 mil out to get them from me. Yeah, a little 5-head situation. It's like a pretty stark turn just now. Have I played on Constantium? I joined one time. I don't even know if I don't think I joined for any particular reason besides like 2B went down for a restart or something. So I just jumped on a different Anarchy server. I exchanged one book for one kit, and then I logged off and haven't logged back on since. I was back in the 1.12 days. I assume it's updated since then. Yeah, the only other Anarchy server that I've spent any sort of time on was 9B. I mean, I've done like little tour things on 0B and 2B AU. I love a little self-desegregation. It helps the head. Self-bullying works? Desegregation? Do you mean degradation? I think that self-degradation is... I mean, to each their own type deal. But it's not the same as humility. In my head, I think that humility is like... an absence of the self, for lack of better words, and then self-degradation is like violence against the self. And I think that humility is an incredible attribute, but self-degradation is kind of still like a it's like an egoic practice of sorts that still like amplifies the self. If that makes sense. Maybe I'm talking out my ass. Like, for example, my sister, one of my sisters just graduated from college. And during her ceremony, I didn't make it because it's pretty far away. But my mom was talking about how she was kind of like putting herself down. Being like, I had to take an extra year and all I got was this and da-da-da-da. And like that was kind of a self-degradation style, which is still like amplifying the self in a way. And it's like, dude, you're good. Like, and these like ceremonies are like more for the parents anyway. And so just like be stoked you don't have to do classes anymore. Trying to take your next step in life. But on the other hand, like a humility about it is being like, you know, like this is, it's cool that I have more opportunities now since I've acquired this title, this certificate of my education. But, you know, I'm not the center of the world either. There's so much other stuff that we should be putting our energy towards. It's more, what's the word I'm looking for? Impending type shit. Yo, Taco, what's up, man? By the way, what's Alan's favorite food? You're not going to believe it. He actually enjoys Brussels sprouts. He actually likes them. What's up? We found anything interesting today? Nah. We do have a lot of trails logged and like prepped for some cool stuff to be found. I'm sure that there's cool stuff in this neighborhood. However, since we're so far out, which can be indicated, like I mentioned earlier, by the fact that the number is popping out from beyond the banner up there, Even in, like, especially in the Nether, it indicates that we're just super far. Because of that, the distances that we have to travel to get to these cool places, it's just farther and farther. But we're cruising, we're having good vibes, good conversations. Tomorrow is, let's see, Thursday. I work on Thursdays, but I might be able to stream before work. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, we'll see. Now you won't, just don't lie. Thursday is actually the one tough day. Like, I am going to be streaming a lot more as I settle in. But Thursday is my one, is my girlfriend's one work from home day. And all of our work stuff is in this room. Eventually you guys will meet her. You excited for that or what? W starting music, W game. Me too, egg. Dun, 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 dun. Bro, we're just beelining straight towards this highway, bro. Brava. I bet this is the skip. Right here. Brava. Wait, start drawing. Infinity line. Start from here to here. Hypothetically, if we were to follow this to the highway, it's like a ring road, then it's only 11K. It's not even that bad. This might be kind of nice, actually. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, world. Went to see Toy Story 5 a few back. Amazing story, not gonna lie. What's the story about? Toy Story 5 is unreal. Looking back and like seeing how Toy Story 1 looked compared to the ones they're making now is so crazy. I'm scared of women. I like being scared. I had Toy Story on VHS when I was little. Yup. You guys remember the movie that was like, the title was like, "We're Back," and it's like a dinosaur movie, like a cartoon dinosaur movie, and there's like a circus thing involved. Can't remember if that was a good movie or not. Yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. Then we can talk about more VHS cartoon movies. Alright, don't let me get lost. I'll be back, yo. What the? Hey. No Peter Griffin shit, but fam. Bro, why isn't it showing up? No Peter Griffin shit, but fam. ILY guy. Did I just fall over and die? Bro, what? What the crap? Should I skip back there? Wow, wow. You know what I'm in the mood for? Spaghetti. What food are you guys most often in the mood for? Like, what food do you guys find yourself most often craving? Thinking to yourself, like, damn, I eat this kind of often and I still crave it. Ball Steve? Salam alaikum, brother. Britta, how have you been, man? Long time no see. Cheese Steve. Last night I ate one of my classic snacks. The classic roasted garlic Triscuit with white cheddar cheese squares. You know, I saw a video on the internet one time that said that the reason why you like cheese and fat and processed food so much is because you have like worms in your brain that's mind controlling you to eat them. Is that real? See, Julian was too far gone already. That's totally fire. Like a nice cheese wheel. Dude, I could go for a cheese wheel right now. I could slam a whole pickle right now. So how'd you guys like the book earlier that I read you guys? It's a fire book. It's one of our display books on our coffee table in our living room. It's that. It's this. It's the flip book I showed you at first, and then we have a pooter. You guys know what a pooter is? I've been alright though. Some crazy stuff going on in IRL, but I'm just stacking my bread and keeping it pushing. How you been, bud? Chillin', man. Same. It's also just been a lot of life. Sometimes it's a lot of life, sometimes it's... Wait, it's always a lot of life. I didn't like it. It felt too much like my life. I have no friends. Yeah, but didn't you make it to the last page? Every moment is sacred. And all the drama is meaningless. Oh shit, we are approaching the ring road now, y'all. Oh god. We had a feeling it would get to this point. Let's see if it starts on the ring road. If it does, that's okay. It seems to start on the ring road. That's crazy. I highly doubt this thing is paved. It's not even a real ring road. It's a shitty one. If you know, you know. If you know, then you kind of know what kind of range we're working with over here. And you also know that Big Money's stash is somewhere nearby. Ah, man. I'll never leak it. I'll never leak it. Preston. Well, damn. I think that we've seen enough over here. I guess I'll go back and forth a little bit along the ring road just to see if... It really... You know what? I should be hanging out more around here. Wait, I am hanging out here right now. So... Sick. Ew. I don't know about this, y'all. Shoot, dang. What's going on? My best friend's been arrested 3 times this summer, and we've had 2 interventions for him. For what kind of crime? If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to, though, obviously. Dun, 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 dun. This sucks. This is the most unsafe space. Drunk and disorderly twice. Breaking and entering. He was blacked and went to my friend's neighbor's house instead of my friend's place. Damn. Yeah, definitely, while like those crimes are the result, there is a deeper underlying issue that needs to be addressed. And oftentimes with people like that, it's like they really gotta want it. And it sucks when sometimes it takes like a life-altering bad thing to happen to like knock people into the headspace of actually wanting to make a difference in their own life. And I hope it doesn't get to that point for your friend. Hey Paul, how common is it to find an active base in 2v2T? More often than you might think. I mean, it's a massive, huge server. But I found that in the short time period, like, how old is 2B now? And how long has it been since the server updated? Like, the server updated, let's say, like 3 years ago. And the server itself is like, what? 15-ish years old? Let's just say that it updated 3 years ago and it's 15 years old. In that time, the 3 years that have passed since the server updated has already accumulated way more activity than ever happened in 1.12. Just like the amount of trails created in every single range, there are way more 1.19 plus trails. So because of that, you end up just finding a lot more active stuff. It's awful, Britta. How do you nether spiral? If you spend long enough in the nether, you just start spiraling naturally. And next comes psychosis. Yo, Kiwi! Welcome on in. Long time no see. What's new, bro? Bro, you hear the news? Grego stash got found. Aren't the influx in trails also attributed to the mass hype surrounding hunting in the past couple of years? Yeah, that's true. That's I mean, yeah. Which also goes back to the lack of dupes. Yeah, can't we all just go back to inciting for dubs? Nice. And do you find there's more players playing now than there ever has been? I have never played, but would like to take a dabble at it. Yes. Generally, the player count is way higher. I mean, right now there are only, let's see, it's 587 players on right now. But we've seen upwards of like 700. I don't know what like the highest is, but it gets up there. So like this current moment isn't the highest I've ever seen it, but like overall on like the grand scheme of things, it is just way bigger of a player base these days. Yeah, I know, right, Kiwi? Said Grego Pants Donkey Dupe Stash by Moops Boops and the Hunters Union. The end of an era. Player base is definitely more friendly these days, in general. I don't trust them anyway. How long is 2B2DQ wait if you were to guess? Never. That's like, what, 18 hours or something? I hear cons is where everyone is moving now. Yeah, you hear that in my chat. You guys are obsessed. Yo, Vex! What's up, man? You been playing lately? Why is it like so heavily flown, but it's so skinny? Well, I don't love necessarily that this trail's continued through the ring road. I hoped that it was just gonna like end there and allow us to follow it backwards. Good news is it doesn't seem like it's been hunted this direction. Yo, KZ1! Yo, where are these people coming from? All the OGs coming out the woodwork. Welcome on in, y'all. Dude, Kiwi, if you come back, you're welcome to join up in Fart Clan. That's who I rep these days. I've been hella busy with summer classes. How is it? What's one cool thing that you've learned? I'm back from my yearly session watching a stream. It's a pleasure. Unfortunately, we are hunting really, really far out today, so odds are kind of slim on us actually pulling up while you're around, but we'll see. Paul doesn't have perms to invite to Fart Clan. Paul, you're gonna get GTA 6? You can pre-order it on PlayStation. Oh no, bro. It'd be nice if it came out like 6 years ago. Oh, Kiwi's already in the Discord? Oh, wait, he's more active than me. Thanks to info, Jewel. You guys keep talking to Jewel. I'm seeing no messages from him. Oh, Constantine is nice. I think runs well. Is on 1.21.4 version. You can join for free. It barely has any views on social media though. Kind of more of a niche community compared to 2B. Wait, guys. Are you saying I'm not niche anymore? I not niche, guys? Anyways, how you been? Anything new happening in life? I'm in a new apartment with my girlfriend. She's at work right now. She'll be back in like an hour, probably. Dun, 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 dun. But yes, we got big plans for here. I'm super stoked on it. Yesterday was the last day I had to get everything out of the old place. I know I've brought this up a couple times on stream already today, but we're moving and grooving. Big things coming. I mean, how would you guys feel if I played a one horror game, a new horror game weekly? I'm starting to get kind of scared thinking about it. Maybe having second thoughts. Probably can't wait till you get super fit, super rich and famous. And then I can finally forget you lot. Where's Big Greasy at? He was here. You should do philosophy streams where you react to videos about philosophy and discuss them. Paul Steve's take on nihilism. Paul Steve versus Nietzsche, or whatever his name is. Paul Steve on Carl Jung psychology. What does it do, my Mannington? Yo, who remembers Johnson Pa? Never mind. Paul Steve versus capitalism. Bro. Have I not said enough already? I feel like I've already talked about all these things. I already said what needed to be said. $62 million rockets crafted has been achieved. Yo, Fishin' Man Hank. Check it out. Bang, 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 bang. Thanks, bro. Thanks, man. Botley Beauty Bonsai. Beaut. I remember him. That guy reeked. Chat reeks right now. It's seeping through my PC. Guys, are there any like bad smells that you guys kind of like? Or like a bad smell that comes to mind that's like, this can't be good, but I can't stop smelling. See, I feel like a lot of people feel that way about gasoline, but I don't, bro. Like, I associate the smell of gasoline with headaches. When I was a kid, I used to get headaches from it. I used to get car sick all the time. I used to get headaches. I used to get migraines. The worms started spawning in my brain hella early. Gas fumes give me an instant headache. Yeah, I hate it. Paul, you sure it's not you? Wait, what? Oh, the smelling thing? No, guys, I have such a nice washer and dryer now. I had to buy a new one. Thanks to you guys, I can finally start wearing clean clothes. For every 5 gifted subs, I'll wash 1 t-shirt. Ooh, where's this activity down here? Home Depot. Now that is a smell that I like. I'm biased though, because when I was a little one, when I was a little tyke, my dad worked at a Home Depot. I'd visit him there. What's up? Rubber. Smell of rubber. Hotbox in the garage with exhaust fumes. That does not smell good. The inside of an electrical device is so niche, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's got like a little bit of like a metallic-y, plasticky, like warm essence. Dude, what about... Okay, now this isn't... We're not even getting into bad smells anymore, but what about orange gas station soap? You know what I'm talking about? Like when a gas station's got orange soap. That's so classic, man. I took my girlfriend to Home Depot like a month ago as a side quest, and she didn't get the hype. Girls hate Home Depot. Little Rock soap? Is that what it's called? You ever go to a friend's house and it smells like different, and then you go back home and you realize how your place smells? Yeah. Yeah. I'm just thinking of like childhood houses. No. Hank. I like going to Home Depot to dupe keys. My favorite thing to do there. When you travel really deep into the back and it's like quiet and there's like nobody over there, it's just a bunch of wood. You're like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude. So there's a grocery store in my city. I guess it's more of a town than a city. And it's like a deals only type place. And so it's kind of a grocery store. But it also has like knickknacks and shit. And if you're not careful and you don't like check the labels of food that you grab there, it's like a lot of expired stuff that's just sitting on the shelves. And there's a downstairs part of it where it's like clothes and just like mass amount, like it's like clothes next to the pesticides, next to like baby toys, next to like cooking materials, next to like shoes. And it's a really absurd place to be in. And you'll notice on one rack, it's like 50 of the same dress. And then it's like 20 of the same shoes. And then it's like 100 copies of the same book. Just like on display. If there's any place that I know of that could have like a no clip zone into the back rooms, it's that place. It's like a little dupe stash downstairs. It's awesome. And it's just ran by some old ladies. It's Canada Day today. You gotta play the Canadian national anthem. I'll just sing it. Is Canada Day like the 4th of July in the US? Oh, you thought this was a rabbit? That's fucking funny, bitch. It's fucking Winnie the fucking Pooh. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck 4th of July. I don't read enough books, but it sounds nice. I read one to chat earlier. Everybody loved it. Everybody knows what I was referencing earlier, then awesome. It'd be funny if you pulled up my newest rocket farm. I wish. I'm sure it's buku balls far out from spawn. So I guess we could find it. Guys, I had a revelation the other night. Bretta, you're gonna think this is fascinating. You know, since we're talking about like nations and pride and identity and stuff. I was thinking like, what if everybody just like, when considering people from different nations, what if we were always just like, your country is better than ours? And they'd say the same thing to us. And that happened with every single individual and every single instance from every nation around the world. We were always just like, your country is better than ours. We all just said it. We all just started believing it. And then the pride of our own country would then turn into a bridge. And a sense of oneness. And a new earth can begin. Eh? Can I visit you in game? Yeah, if you can make it out here, bro. I'm like over 10 million out. Tribalism would never allow that to happen. Oh, Britta, okay, since we're talking about... Sure, tribalism wouldn't. But do you know what the #1 threat to humanity and the planet as we know it is? I finally figured it out. It is egocentric individualism. And when you're talking about nationalism, this planet is one big, not even that big, is one nation. And as long as the powers that be continue to feed off of egocentric individualism, then the human race as we know it is surely barreling towards doom. That's all I gotta say, man. I live in Alaska. Everything is different up there. Dude, I'm watching, like I said, this guy called Mike OK, and he, like, travels to really cool spaces that, like, don't really get considered at all in any sort of, like, major news outlet. And he's been to some extremely isolated places in, like, China. And, bro, there's just some beautiful, untouched parts of the planet out there. Yeah, I'm a nationalist too. What does it even mean to be a nationalist? I think it's a bit deeper than that. I genuinely feel as though there is a force in this world trying to pursue chaos and instill uncertainty, which in turn creates violence and tribalism. But didn't you just say that you're a nationalist? So isn't that you, like, choosing to identify with tribalism even though you know that it is causing violence? Yeah, and that force is Britta. I don't think nationalism causes violence. I said tribalism. They're different in my eyes. So yeah, I guess it goes back to my question of, like, what even is nationalism? Because like, the only way that I can consider nationalism and trying to, like, think of it holistically is when people are like, you know, like, we only have XYZ resources and space in this nation that allow us to, like, I don't know, like, accrue wealth and provide for the people that live here. But even I think that is a very, like, it's an ideal, but it's also an illusion. Like, it's not reality. It's like an image that's instilled into people. But in reality, like, the means of production, aka all the people behind the labor, is far, far away from what's actually being produced at the end. And they're not able to see the environmental degradation and the destruction that is occurring in less developed nations, that it's attached to the same systems that they're benefiting from and they're laboring along with, you know? Like, for example, you know, like people who live at or work at a grocery store or Walmart or something, and they're flipping these t-shirts, and they're like, I just had to get my job because I had XYZ and da, da, da. And they're so far away from the fact that those t-shirts were made by like a child in a sweatshop that's getting paid like pennies and are probably gonna die before old age because their country doesn't have sovereignty. And so that's why I have an issue with nationalism as people identify with it today, when these systems are already entrenched in other nations that don't have the sovereignty to protect themselves from it, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? To me, being a nationalist just means wanting the best for my country and culture. And, okay, so I think that's a fair thing to want, the best for your country and culture. However, with the systems in place that we live in today, those material benefits are at the detriment of other countries that don't have the sovereignty, like I said. So, like, other people suffer. Yo!
I'm just a dude playing a dude pretending to be another dude.
Yo, chill. Same. I'm just being me, man. I was being me. Weirdo, how have you been, man? It's been a long time. And I hope you've been well. We're getting into it right now. I guess, I don't know. I just wish governments would have best wishes of the people in their hearts. That's the thing, is they don't. That's the thing. And so, like, if we were to have nationalism without tribalism, then it would still mean having to uproot the entire systems that which we benefit from, because they are entrenched in international affairs and maintaining a level of poverty. And also, it involves keeping us as consumers and producers as well. Producers of different kinds of goods. And so to keep us disillusioned and, you know, for lack of better words, sheeple, that, you know, it's all bad, bro. It's all bad. And so to be a nationalist within that context is just naive and destructive to the planet as a whole. So if you're gonna be a nationalist, you also, in my opinion, like in today's day and age in like Western world, you also have to like staunchly challenge the destructive nature of the systems that we're living within. Otherwise, like, what are you being a nationalist for? Just being a greedy materialist consumer that's, in the big grand scheme of things, is just like, it's all blood, bro. I don't know. I think that identifying with that is dangerous, because people usually become nationalists and then they become really prideful of their country, which, I don't know, just like within the context of Western imperialism is so, it's so goofy, bro. It's just goofy. I'm not prideful for my country. I weep for what we become. It sounds like you and I have a lot of similar attitudes then. And I think that I often associate, because, you know, I live in a very prideful country, and I live in a very prideful neck of the woods of my country too, where people, you know, drive around with like big American flags on their truck and stuff. And like, I don't let it like paralyze me anymore. But I do acknowledge that people often choose to identify with things that they don't even understand because it feeds their ego type shit. No, but I think I can respect, I can 100% respect being a nationalist from a more, what's the word I'm looking for? Not altruistic, but just like a more logical point of view. Anyway, sorry for missing so many messages. I just want a government where instead of allowing 400,000 migrants come into our country, we give support to our homeless and impoverished citizens first. And I would challenge that entire image, or I believe that the that like immigration is purposefully hyper politicized. At least in the United States, it is. Because that conversation gets the population paralyzed, because like one side believes one thing and is getting fed information about XYZ, and then the other side believes something else and is getting fed information that's like, you know, making them butt heads. And that goes along with a whole bunch of topics, like buzzwords, in like the political realm. And so we have like this perception of democracy where we can like vote for certain things and we can advocate for certain things. But as people spend time doing that, they aren't realizing that like the powers that be and the like corporate entities that control the way that the government goes about these certain topics and the way that like, you know, news, like major news stations talk about these things. Like those corporate entities have the power to make changes, but instead they're hoarding wealth, and it's all purposeful, you know, because at the end of the day, like, they want you to demonize, like, even though these migrants aren't from your country, they are also impoverished, and they want you to demonize impoverished people. And it works. People do. But that's such a silly image when you think about it, you know? Just like hating so hard on like people that are already so down and out, and like the systems that which brought them to poverty, even though they're not from your country, are very likely the same systems that are like overarching, influencing people's like political discourse. This like that paralyzes people, you know. It's all you know. What's a bug? No, you joined at a fine time. No billionaire has $1 billion. The companies they own are worth $1 billion. But yeah, I mean, but I think that's such a silly conversation. Not gonna lie. When I'm like, you know, I'm sure we all were scrolling through or doing our little doom scroll when we see like Elon Musk projected to be the first trillionaire. Elon Musk is now a trillionaire. Elon Musk is no longer a trillionaire after the stocks went down on SpaceX. Like, all of that noise, all of that drama, and all the people in the comments being like, being like, he should use this money to do something good in the world. And people in the comments being like, man, y'all hating on a rich guy who worked for his own money? That's why y'all stay broke. And it's like that entire image is so illegitimate. It's all just illegitimate noise. Biden sent billions overseas in cash and got it, quote unquote, lost. And I'm not, I guess I shouldn't stay on this. I think I've already said what I, Magic, I think you're the follow. I appreciate it. I think I've already said what I wanted to say in the like political, philosophical realm of things. But that's one of the last things I'll say is like, in terms of presidential leadership in the US, it's so sad to see people, you know, there's this guy called Dean Withers, and I'm sure you guys have heard of him, and some people like him, some people don't like him, but he like very much fights for the left in my country in terms of his like political debates. But whilst often he's like trying to fight for things that I believe in, he did like this thing where he's like, it's like one of him versus 20 other people. It's like a Jubilee thing. And I think what he has done is he criticizes Donald Trump and things that he's done, which is valid. But then he like is like, and then Joe Biden did this, which was really good. And it's like, okay, bro. We lost the plot once again. Like this left versus right type shit in the United States is not it, bro. Not even close. Bro is Genocide Joe. That's what he's gonna be remembered for. Like for you to be like, remember, I love when Joe Biden is president. I hate when Donald Trump is president. Like, y'all, it's all bad. It's all blood. Remember when it was a personal question to ask someone who they voted for? I think when I was in college, I was very much, I took a democracy class. And I took a few like civil classes, and they're like, the most important thing you can do is vote. Everybody should vote. And now I'm like so far beyond that. Like I think, and I've said this on stream before, but like voting at a local level can actually make a tangible difference in your life and like the lives of your communities. But like the idea that people like go into like the little voting office, the little ballot, being like, I'm gonna vote for this candidate, and like even you know, people are like, the left and the right are both corrupt, I'm gonna vote for this third party candidate, which does nothing, which doesn't do anything whatsoever, and then they just leave the voting booth and they go, I did my democracy of the day. Time to go to Whole Foods type shit. Like, no, bro. It's useless. The voting on that level, absolutely useless at this point in time. Whole thing needs to get shoveled out and repotted, bro. And it's like, and it should just be a no-brainer. Like when you look at the ballot, and it's like it asks you what political party you identify with. Like it just asks you straight up identity, and that in of itself should be such a big red flag. Banger of a song, bro. I love Skyrim, man. If the general population realizes that neither one of them have anyone's best interest in mind, then we will have real reform. Maybe. Exactly. Yeah, maybe. We don't know. But then it like circles back to what I said earlier to like tie it all back. Egocentric individualism is the #1 threat to humanity and the planet as we know it. So, that's all I have to say about all that stuff. We can talk about different shit now. %, Britta. That's okay. You don't have to understand Apple Pop-Up. I appreciate you coming through. Okay, so we've hit this wall here, right? Our dudes are just going smacked into this wall, and everybody is now just going straight south. Hopefully, that's a good thing. TNT tag? Is that like a game mode? In Hypixel or what's my opinion on Pop-Tarts? I never really liked the fruity ones growing up. Like the strawberry. I guess the berry wasn't bad. I think I just more liked the color. But once like the s'more flavors came around, the brown sugar came around, oh yeah. Oh yeah, and I never really bothered to toast them either. But every time I think of Pop-Tarts, I just think of toaster strudels because I fucking love toaster strudels, man. Holy shit. What a treat. What are you talking about, SethQuest? It sounds like you're trying to set me up for like a D's nuts joke. You said, do you guys like bread better or circus better? All Bed Wars? Bro, I'm ranked now. Yo, I need to throw some XP on this thing. Throw some diesel on it. No, I don't know bread or circuses. I still think this is like a D's nuts joke you guys are trying to set me up for, and I don't like it. I like slob bunnies. What are you guys saying? I'm just gonna stick to 2B for the rest of my stream. I don't get it. I think we're just going south more. Like the emperor? Okay. It's basically meant to outline the trivial ways the ruling class keeps the civil population from going to unrest. Like the emperor would use bread and circuses to keep people from realizing Rome was deteriorating and all the horrible things were going on. Oh! Like the UFC 250, basically. Best modern analogy. Oh! That's so true. I like that. I like you guys. Maybe you guys aren't so bad after all. I like bread. Oh, wait, no. I like circuses. Well, no, I like bread. No, circuses. Bread. Circuses. I mean, that's how I be feeling when I'm watching, like, you know, like all the soccer stuff going on right now. Wait, is that UFC 250? Thing is, I hate on it so much. I'm at work and like TVs and shit, and people are just like, put on the soccer game. Put on this one. Ah, I don't want to see this on a TV. And like, meanwhile, there's just some fucking terrible shit, you know, that they're not pressed about. I'm like, but thank you so much, Smirt. I hope so. But then again, like, I can hate on that all I want, but obviously I'm still like I play League of Legends, so I'm not much better off. Bedwa. Oh, UFC 250, that's the fight. And then it's the 250th anniversary of the country. Now Kith. Boom, 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 boom. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Am I right? Please tell me that there's another southbound trail right over here. Oh, it is. It is. Good. So maybe we're in good shape. Maybe we're not so bad after all. Dun 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 dun. Maybe Smirt is waiting for me. Oh, man. Da, da, da. Yo, Gert. Hey. Don't worry about chat. Ew, what is this? Ew. What is this? That's me in. What the? Oh, dude, y'all asked me what my school was in Wizard 101 hours ago. The guy's probably gone now. I've been running an ice school lately, though. What's going on, Den? What's new? We might actually pull up today. Please. Look how close we are. Our trails just touch tips. They're like star-crossed lovers. This trail's getting romantic. Oh. I love Hank. And I love the rest of you lot. Except for one of you. Who I despise. Well, you need to find me a new base to live in at the end of this trail. Okay. The cords will go straight to Kiwi. Who is that mystery? What was his name? Swert? Smirt. He's not online anymore. Okay, here we are. Entering a zone. The flown zone. The lava's so flown. The flown zone starts, and then they walk into this basalt biome, and then they just do a portal skip. Bang. Come on. Have fun, Britta. Be safe. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the conversation. Oh yeah, dude. Have any of you guys besides Hank like met up with 2B players IRL? It's so flown right now. We're just gonna keep barreling through this for a minute instead of hitting like a bunch of skips right off the bat. Just see what we're working with. Loaded wise. Because there's still some bits where it's not flown all the way. Oh yeah, dude, I heard a bit about that from Swish. And that's where you guys invented the hand. At least him and Andrew. Or not invented, but made a little Discord for it. So sick, man. Someday, Fart Clan members will do the same. We'll all meet up in Vegas. and just straight cruise. Do 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 do. That's what it's all about. Okay, the trail splits here. Pop Bob Sahur is online. Well, I think what might have to happen if there's not like an obvious skip down the line, I might have to trace this trail in the overworld off stream. And if we end up, if I pull up on something off stream, maybe I'll go live and I'll move it on stream so we can finally use our stream stash. Christen it on stream. Swisher is a chain smoker? Bruh. Does he actually smoke Marlboros? Do I think there's an active dupe on the server? Right now? Probably. What's this? It's just nestled in this corner over here. Hi. Hey. Good old Bard. Just leaking the world to shit spawn. A strange skip attempt. The fact that that's the first skip attempt that we've seen in a minute? Like, on this entire trail. And it just, like, is in this weird little spot. Like, it's not even totally loaded all around. I don't know. Bro. Yo. I wouldn't trust Bard if I was you. Game, where are we going, y'all? Another portal up ahead. A little dicey. Whoever's making these portals, they don't have, like, auto portal, though. It reminds me of that Pyro LP guy, portal skipping. Like just using air place. Olympus? I'm already farming waterworks. I'm not actually. Same guy who lied about getting a USB stuck in his PC? What? How far away are you from spawn? Over 10 million blocks. Bro, what is this? Why is there obsidian there? Oh yeah, backfilled. Maybe not. Bro, how do you even... You guys have no idea where I'm at. I found a 1.12 boat fly trail 10 mil out, 4 mil off the highway in the overworld in pause. I am eating good this week. I really hope you don't end up at Moo Mega Base. The whole server is flying south for the winter this stream. Oh, not in pause. Not in pause. You gotta read the fine print. You are eating good this week. As Paul Stevens' base hunting coach, I think he's doing a great job. Thank you so much. You can go ahead and leave a comment. We got comment cards somewhere. That boat phase will end up turning around just so it can go straight to Moo. Wait, I have a sneaking suspicion. Just kidding. Still flowing right there. Oh. Shulker box on the ground. Purple shulker box probably gonna be empty. That's some shit that No does. Yosef Blend. What's up, man? I mean, if this dude doing these skips is the only hunter out here, he's not skipping nearly enough as he needs to. Off of how busy this trail is. But... I love this song. Hey, Sunblend, I've been chilling, man. It's been good vibes today, good conversations. Some fun, light conversations, some cool, deep conversations. Do you have your map configs in my Discord? Nah, but I could, like, show them to you on stream if you want. You can, like, clip it or something. I've done it so many times. There's probably a clip floating around somewhere, but... Like, will I actually show up? I can't give a time estimate on when. But I would. That sounds fun. I love stuff like that. I'll donate dirt. I'll mine up dirt. Semblend, how have you been? I bet I appreciate it. I'll check after stream. Hold up, donate, finish. Don't check Discord. Unsent. Nah, it's all good. I'm gonna try another skip right here, actually. Don't hurt me. Move it, Buster. Die. Been mossing spawn all day long? Bro, when we initially set out on this journey, like a week or two ago, I think it was when we first set out. Anyways, we flew over Greater Spawn and it was absurd. It looks like it's gone moldy. Been clogging spawn all day long? Like 0-0 or like the highways near spawn? I love spawn projects, man. That's where the true server is. Been clogging my toilet all day long? Bro, it's moldy as hell. It's crazy. The overgrowth. So there's like rockets. So as we fly, and in my minimap in the very top right, sometimes you'll see rockets from like the previous person who flew it. And whenever you throw like use a rocket, like bang, I use it, it gets sent behind me, right? I just saw a rocket that was stuck in the new chunks, and it looked like it was like, it looks like we're flying this trail backwards from what the other person flew it. I don't know if you guys caught that, or if I'm just tripping balls. But we might be at the part where we want to start following this backwards. Let's see if there's another trail parallel to this. Surely there is. But if this is the only trail left going southbound, then the skip is definitely nearby. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Find anything yet? Not quite, but we might be. I think we're getting closer. I mean, that wouldn't make any sense. Like, because everything from here up to here was just totally flown. Specifically when they came together right here, this section on through, like, here. It's totally flown. And now it's split hella. Oh, wait, this is totally flown though, too. Damn. Totally Kyle. So how does one get on Palstive's good side to get access to the Nether Spiral tag? I told you, I just do it manually. Yo, Tristan's on. Oh, wait, never mind. Maybe the rocket I thought I saw was actually a gas blast. Well, we're definitely following this one the right direction. This dude popped out of the roof to keep going south. I'm just connecting this real fast and seeing if I can hit a portal skip right up ahead. Bum. Any Canada Day spawn events? That is a good question. Any Canada Day spawn events? Probably. Let's go. I'm still gonna wait for after stream. There is a fabled stash on the server. I don't know if it's been found or not. But I know some of you guys will know what I'm talking about. There is a fabled dirt stash. Bro, what is going on? That belongs... Oh, it's because this guy was standing on it. That belongs to a dude named Elmo. Apparently, he has 400 dubs of dirt. That motherfucker won't give me any. He has no respect for Dirtville, yet he's sitting on that many dubs. Well, it's good to know he still has them. Because they're still ripe for the picking. He screen shared it? Yo, was it Overworld? It wasn't like a end stash or another stash, was it? I thought I was Dirt King with my 40. No comment? I'm trying to help here. Bro, if I found Dirt Stash, straight to Dirtville, bro. Are you kidding me? All right, we got 2.5k to go. Let's do Contramano. I'm thinking like let's look for more signs with language. Tienda Demascata. So it's like a Spanish base language, but it's not giving South America. It's giving like genuine Spain, but it's a little bit dilapidated, you know. We see some destruction of some buildings, not super lively. It's a very flat, a little foggy. So I'm thinking would you guys really think Brazil? It's just not giving South America to me. Definitely not. No, I did not say anything about fog. Oh my. Bro, I'm getting smacked to shit spawn out here. Oh, I already arrived at my destination. Ooh, there's some activity over here. They got dirt. They got Elmo's dirt stash just sitting out in the open. Great. Oh, there's some gravel and sand too. And it's a heavily bike-centric society. Here we go. Now we got a park. Is that the Argentinian flag? Ain't no way we're in Argentina, bro. Did we just... Whole thing just changed. Whole thing just changed. We are in, here. That was close. At least we got the right country. I didn't know it looked like that down there. Argentina. Alright, I'll probably be live for like 15, 20 more minutes. I would like to pull up. Have I pokey guessed? Nah. Is that on that website? What am I gonna tell the world? I have no idea what you're talking about. Not a clue. Two Pokemon games? Bro, how is someone not gonna skip right here? How's moving out going? Awesome. I showed off some art earlier that I'm gonna hang up that I'm super stoked on. Paul Steve took the Knox shop stash. Oh shit, that's drama, y'all. I forgot about that. Oh, there's drama, guys. Did you guys hear? Knox shop, mega stash, thousands of dubs, gone. The culprit? Nobody knows, but there are rumors. And maybe I know something you guys don't. Was it incited? Was it just a ploy to sell out the whole stash under their friend's nose? Was it found genuinely? but it was like a no-name account that found it. A stash of that stature. And what dimension did you guys say it was in? The end dimension. People are hunting the end? But there's not even a good E-fly right now. So someone would have had to spend a lot of time out there. And multiple accounts. I heard that that stash was out so far that you would need multiple accounts to even make it. So base hunting to that nature, and you happen to make it there when their cryo on their proxy account is out. I don't know, y'all. A lot of curious questions. Not gonna lie, we fumbled hard on that one. Is the only highway we didn't fly either side of. Wait, so you know the range? And it was definitely like off of a highway? What the shit? I'm gonna leave Hank's rockets out here for the next guy. Chords are in JM, buddy, but that would require you to read. Please. Please censor next time you say a word like that. Sid! Hi, Sid. Dude, Sid, have you ever heard of a core keeper? It was a good old game. Bro, we got a game again. We got a game sometime soon. A member of the devs told me there are Chinese groups that have multiple accounts spiraling all over the end, overworld, and nether 24/7. I believe it. I think it's so cool how there are Chinese and Russian sub-communities within 2B that we're probably like so disconnected from. Like it's probably their own drama, their own exploits just within their own bubble. Zik 4. Huh. I missed Zispanos. Rip, man. That's like Voco era. I've seen so many Russian users, don't know why. Well, there's a Russian group called Moonshine that, at least there was. I don't really think that they do anything anymore. Damn, this is like somebody mining south looking for the edge of the chunk, which means it's been hunted multiple times over, probably. Not a good sign. Then again, this other person's not skipping much, so it's all weird. Maybe there's just an open portal at the end or something. Anyways, Moonshine. They were known for occupying the end dimension, hella. Good old boat TP. Yo, bro. Yomo, bro, yo. They hella camped the end. They did. Let's see, like, what kind of portal's this? Get out of here. Those are the two henchmen guarding the base on the other side. Bro. But these dudes aren't even flying around. Dude hunted this hella burnt out. I mean, look at all this space for skipping. Holy shit. It's actually nuts. Are you trying to find one last 1.12 stash, or are you content? I am totally content. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna find another one. Boom. Chunk dupe next. Am I in any group? I'm in a few groups. Are you in any group? He's trying to skip a little bit more, but still pretty few and far in between. Betwixt, betwither. Ew, now that is a different skip. That's auto portal over there, I think. Boing, 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 boing. Yep, a floating auto portal. So it's two different hunters out here. I don't like, but neither of them are really skipping that much yet. Oh no. I just don't know. Anyways, what's the best beer? I've been enjoying Pilsners lately. I'm not gonna lie. I like the little funk that they got. I'm gonna have a beer after stream. As I start building more furniture. See, this guy with the auto portal is actually doing his due diligence and flying around a little bit. We didn't see activity from this player farther back, though. So hopefully the true skip is farther back and that like this dude just didn't. I like Coronas too. Dude, it's like when I have a Corona with a lime, it's so good. Like the lime just takes it to the next level. Same goes for blue moons with an orange. Like if I get a blue moon and I get an orange with it too, bang. It is an elite beer experience. Have you guys ever had a fresh hop IPA? It's like I don't mind IPAs, but I had it was called like a fresh hop beer, and it was so good. Erdinger? I'd never heard of. But yeah, Corona and Modelo I both like. I have yet to... I could see myself enjoying like a Guinness, but I have yet to really make that happen. You ever drank scotch before? Like some people have like a glass of scotch just neat with a glass of Guinness on the side. You know what I'm saying? Probably smoking a cigar at the same time. I can only assume that's such an efficient combo to make you have to take a shit. IPAs are not cool. Yeah, is that still like a trendy hipster beer? I don't know. I don't mind them. I like them enough because they're kind of slow sipping and they're usually higher percentage. So only a couple are necessary versus like more. Yo, Havo! What's up? Am I saying that right? What are you talking about, Cardrenza? Whiskey and ice, the best? I don't know, man. Like, if I had to choose, I like scotch more than whiskey. I like the little smoky peatiness versus whatever whiskey has. I tried sewer water once. The label said IPA. I hate most alcohol except vodka and Jaeger. Why those two? I mean, vodka is nice because it's like nothing. Just pretty straight up. Like if you're drinking it, I mean, drinking is low-key LARP. And maybe not. But I like Jaeger. What's my go-to shot? I don't know. I'm not picky. Usually just any like clear liquor. So vodka. I don't mind shooting gin though either. You know what? I used to like have like kind of a negative affinity towards vodka or tequila. But I like how tequila makes me feel. It's a bit more of a energized buzz, I feel like. Next time you're at a bar, walk up to the drunkest guy and call him a LARPer. You'll have no idea. He'll probably think it's like a slur. Not LARP for everybody, ... I guess the aspects of drinking as LARP is when it's like, I was gonna say like the idea of like different flavor profiles and people making mixed drinks and like it's fine LARP. But at the end of the day, it's like vodka is the least LARP because it's just like great. Just get the poison right in ya. Tequila makes me a complete motherfucker, says Preston. Look, one in Moose. Tequila good for you? I like a little salt and a little lime. I like the little training wheels. Don't I drink Everclear? I had a drink with Everclear in it once. Jungle juice. It is scary. You see that guy on TikTok that makes the most giant drinks ever, then adds whole chickens on top? No. Drinking make me a piece of shit? Probably shouldn't do it then. What the crap is this business, y'all? Are you kidding me? 2 people mining their way through? I probably should have said a bed a long time ago. It's all good. No, don't forget the life advice I gave earlier. Dude, the ground is destroyed here. It's been shot 1,000,000 times. Let's go. Please? Bro, we gotta be getting close to some, man. Gotta be. Johnny Sips? I know, Johnny Sins. Wait, do you guys ever do Johnny, 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 whoop, Johnny, whoop, Johnny, 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 Johnny? Guys ever do that? It's so loaded, bro. I've always smoked instead of drinking, but quit a few years ago. Nowadays, I'm boring as hell. That's okay. Addiction's hard, though. You guys... You from a different planet, man? You guys never did that. Gonna go to sleep soon, so good night early. Sanka, I appreciate you, dude. Bro, how does this trail keep going so strong? It's infinity wide. Damn, I said I was gonna be live for like 15 more minutes and it instantly became 20 minutes later. Let's just throw on baritone heading southbound. And what's that game, Egg? Pokeedle? I don't know, it's so hard. Africa? Do you play 2B? Did you find the unfinished base around 5 mil a month ago with map arts on the ground? That's such a niche question. I don't know. Autopilot. Autopilot. And then take me back here. Yay. Okay. Let's do some Pokedoll. And I'm gonna end stream. Pokedoll. Which one is it? Zen button, that's awesome. I don't think I ever met anybody from anywhere in Africa that plays 2B. Unless you're just living there. Is it Pokedoll.com? I want to do silhouette. What's that? What the fuck? He said... What? It's not Wobbuffet? I thought it was him going, Wabba! What the crap? It's not Pikachu. Look at his little, like, chunky legs. Oh, I guess it could be like a turtle. Oh no, it's a ninja. No, it was not. It's a what? It's not a Krogunk? Oh, Executor? No, it wouldn't be Executor, bro. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot sandwich. Amazing cutscene. Amazing. Classic. This one's hard. Yesterday was Primate. Today's is going to be Haunter. So not fully evolved. Kind of in the forest. It's only a one type. He has like a yellow part about him. Electabuzz. So it's a stage 1. And he lives hella in the jungle and the forest. Weedle. It's gonna be Weedle. No, I forgot they were a 2 type. Put it on dark mode, settings top right. My bad, y'all. Oh, bro. Lifesaver. Okay, so we got bug though. What's a bug? Caterpie. Bang, 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 bang. Hey. Oh, it's awesome. That's awesome. All right, we'll do one more. We'll do one more little game. One more little game. And it's going to be... Bro, why would I do the card one? Just because it's new? Oh, that's easy. That's the Lapras. Oh, that's easy. That's Dugong. Oh! Fuck with me. Dum 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 dum. We could do Birtle. You ever played the dialed sound game before? Guess the breed of dog in the picture. Guess the breed of dog. You have 5 attempts. Try both single breed and mixed breed mode. Play. I assume this is single breed. Oh, that's a... This is a boxer. Right? Oh, no. This is a... Stop looking at me with your letters. This is... Pitbull. P. Bro, it's fucking broken. Pitbull. Hey. I'm nervous to do this one. I guess this was not really like group 1. What is this? I don't like this game anymore. That one went too hard. Let's do connections. Let's just end it with connections. I remember that game going different. Let's go. The classic. I didn't. Why would I do the Zoom one? What's Dingle? Ew, this is all places. So the first thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to think of something to go with Moscow because I'm seeing cow and I'm trying to look for other ones that have words at the end, but I don't think there's any others. Rick. This is impossible. How am I supposed to figure out anything here? Oh, wait. Moscow Mule, Champagne, a Long Island iced tea, and... Any other ideas? What's a China? A China is not a drink, bro. I feel like a lime Rick. That's a... Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. Not even one close. Okay. Ooh. Fine china. Some nice champagne. Cologne. And Dominican Republic. One away. Lime Rick. Go. Oh! That was an accident. That was an accident. Wait. Never mind. I was thinking like long and far are both like... Wait. This is Swishers. Rip. Best picture winners, boo. Places and cocktails. I tried that, bro. I tried to do cocktails. Not Cuba and Singapore, though. More like champagne. And there's actually a drink that's called like a lime Ricky or something. Ah. Starting with countries. What? Aye, bro. I hate you, Egg. I hate you. Why would I do this? Bro, that's easy. It's just another slowpoke in this world. That's easy. It's just a Mr. Mime. Oh, that's easy. It's just a lick-a-tongue, bro. Bro, I've done this a million times. This is a Voltorb. Why is it smiling at me like that? This is easy. It's This is easy. It's a big lipped. It's the big lipped it's the How am I trolling? I just clicked through every one. Is it not? What does this guy turn into? Oh. Doy. His smile changed, for the record. Wait, did I already fly all those distances? Whoa! Does X mark the spot? My girlfriend's home. I'm gonna go say hi real fast while we AK fly. Un momento. Do I still have lipstick on my cheeks? What? What? I mean, this has got to be an X marks the spot situation, guys. Look at him. Bro, egg. Bro. That's it. That's it. Good start. I'm thinking, I'm thinking Deems. I'm thinking seems. I'm thinking... Meg. I'm thinking Murdo. Bang. Bro, what? Remob. Hmm. It's not beam. Biro. Bro, it's not beam, it's 4 letters. Wharm. Oh, beams. Let's try it. Not quite. Not quite. What is happening in my game? Are we there? Bro, there's nothing here. What the crap? They all stop at a moment's note. Elytra. Don't worry, I got some of these. Oh, it's Murbo. I was trying Zerbo earlier. Now, beans, I don't really mind. Let's tab out and finish this while it's fresh on the mind. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. Can anybody just give me a clue? Refer! Bro. It was my whole internet shut down for a sec. Okay. But we are seconds away from greatness. What is going on here? They erased the new chunks. They erased the old chunks, replaced them with new ones. Bro, what? What is this? Nah, y'all gotta be trolling me right now. Y'all, it's insanity activity out here. These are an insane man's trails. These trails belong to somebody who's not quite all right. Joey Smalls, it's gotten worse. Things are evolving. Like, what even is that, bro? That's fine. Bro, it's impossible. All me. No help to you guys. Y'all, I'm ending stream. It's been real. It's been fun. Some might even say it's been a really good time. Wish me luck on the rest of this world. If I pull up on this account in this network of trails, I will go live and I will stream me moving it to the stream stash. Bet. Bet. But thanks for the game recommendations. At Egg. Thanks for the good conversations. At everyone. Thanks for the support. For you guys who came through and resub and stuff. It really, really, really means a lot. Big things coming. My room's gonna look sick. Maybe the next time I stream. Who knows? Hopefully not, because hopefully I find the stash sooner than later. Sid, we got a game with Fart Clan soon. And yeah, see if anybody can raid. Twidge. Bug is live. 2B2T Minecraft, we're raiding Bug, bro. He's going bug mode with it. I'm not gonna pierce. I'm done. All right. Raid Jace Fart Clan shout out. Which Jace? Top Kid Elias? Wait, should I cancel the raid? Alright, check out Bug, guys. Everybody check out Bug. for more 2B stuff. I'm rating him in my heart. Let's see if we can get a shout out from rapper artist Jace. So guys, we're gonna have to go into this raid and spam shout out Fart Clan. Beg him to shout out Fart Clan. We don't need a Dr. Donut shout out. Oh, if we get a Jace shout out, then that means that we get we have him and we have Laser Dim and a bunch of other people, but those would be the 2 rappers. Shout out Fart Clan. We just spam shout out Fart Clan. Now, if you're on YouTube, sorry, it's just gonna end stream. But join on over on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, navigate to the description below to get to my the link there to get to my stream and Discord. If you're on Twitch, you can join the stream and Discord from that link right there. Someday I'll post stuff on the other things. Socials. Bang. Alright, love y'all. We're gonna get a shout out. And shout out Bug. Huge shout out to Bug, bro. I owe him a raid. Alright, love y'all. Catch you on the flip. Peace.
This one rolls.